everyone, I'm Cheryl Allen, and this is Cheryl Allen's Empower Yourself. This is Miss Feisty, and we are so glad that you're here. Welcome. And today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial with the Deck of Scarlet palette number 14. And you know I always give you a message of empowerment before my videos, and today it's basically, don't let anybody stop you from your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. A very, very close friend of mine lately has been bullied very, very badly by multiple people, and she almost deleted all of her content and just went into seclusion. And I probably would have done that too, because bullying hurts. It's embarrassing. Stop. You want to get down? Okay, get down. It hurts. It's embarrassing. And I just don't understand how any human being can enjoy publicly humiliating another human being. I've never understood that. I've always stood up for the underdog. I used to get in trouble in high school for that because I could not stand to watch somebody get bullied. But I actually got approached by somebody. I used to do shows. I was a performer in the 90s, and I had got done doing a show one evening, and I got tapped on the shoulder, and it was a boy that went to high school with me, and he said, "I just want to thank you," and the tears started pouring down his face, and he told me that he almost took his life, and if it wasn't for me, he doesn't know that he'd even be here. And I literally got in fights over this kid because he was homosexual, and back then kids got picked on for that, which is horrible. He was the sweetest kid. So you just don't know what kind of impact you're going to have on someone if you are bullying them. They could take their life. And you also don't know when you stand up for someone that's being bullied, what kind of impact you're going to have on them either. You don't know what someone's going through. Someone could be this close to taking their life, and that mean thing that you say and think is funny on social media or even just in a public setting, whatever, that could be the little thing that breaks that person's spirit, and they just say, "I can't do this anymore," and they take their life. So this is just an anti-bullying message that I'm giving you guys today. It's not really a message of empowerment, but then also it is, because you don't know how good it feels to stand up against that. And I think we all need to do that. And if we see it, we have a responsibility as a family, because we all are a family, to stand up for that person. And even if it puts you in a risk of your job or your channel or your success or whatever, we have a spiritual responsibility above our job or anything. We have a spiritual responsibility to stand up for other human beings that are suffering, I believe. And so that's all I'm going to say on that. I'm going to start the tutorial now. I have a dog that's trying to get up on my lap again. I'm just going to have to wait. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime with Benefit The Professional. And like I always tell you guys, just put the primer where you need it. Like for me, I have some pores here that irritate me. And always use a patting motion, because you don't want texture. When you start layering foundation over primer, and then you bake it and powder and all of these things, you're going to have so much texture on your face it'll look like an orange peel. You don't want that. So when you pat into the skin, it prevents you having that textured look. So usually I put on a moisturizer on my face before I start my tutorials. I already have one on. It is Tatcha water cream. If you haven't tried it, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It soaks directly into the skin, and it gives you a beautiful finish for your makeup. It's not sticky. You can't tell it's there at all. It just, when your skin is moisturized, and it's funny, if you have oily skin, and you don't put any moisturizer on your skin's gonna make extra oil. You would think it would be the opposite. If you have oily skin, you would not want to put a moisturizer, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's opposite. You want to make sure you have a moisturizer on the skin, because then the skin says to itself, okay, I'm hydrated. I don't need to make all of this oil. I hope that makes sense. So basically, if you have oily skin, moisturize before you put anything else on your face, and I promise you it's going to cut down on all of the oil and sebum that your face is going to make throughout the day. I promise. I know it sounds crazy, but just trust me and try it. So we're gonna pat this foundation in, and then I'm just gonna drag it down on my neck because it is not my perfect color right now. So make sure I'm blended everywhere really good. I just use the Dior 24-hour coverage, full coverage foundation, in case you're wondering, and it works miracles. It really is a great foundation. This is what it looks like. Okay, so today I'm going to open up my Deck of Scarlet palette. This is palette number edition 14, and it says Meet Okayla. That's the girl who they collaborated with. Each palette is a collaboration with a YouTuber, and they get to design the cover of the palette. They get to choose what extra item is going to go in with the palette, and they design all of the colors, everything. I love Deck of Scarlet. I love it. I have every single palette. Now this item is a glow stick. It basically makes your skin get that kind of wet, dewy look. It's a dew stick, I'm sorry, glow stick, dew stick. I had one and I thought, I don't like the dewy look, so I gave it away, and then I so regretted it because a lot of looks I do call for that, so I'm so happy to get that back. So here, little sleeve always comes off. It tells you all about the YouTuber on the card and on the back of the palette. This is what the inside looks like. You have the shadows. You always get a highlighter or a blusher or a bronzer. You get 3 shadows, and you get 2 lippies on the other side. So this is actually some really bold colors, and I'm really excited because I'm going to do a very bold look today, something a little out of my comfort zone. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this color here, Solar, and I'm going to give myself some color because I'm looking so pale. So, oh goodness, that is very pigmented. Okay. So I'm using this as like a bronzer, and it blends so nice. Another thing I love with Deck of Scarlet, I always kind of contour along my chin. This is where I have scarring from my surgery. I have scarring here. The muscle they cut out of my side of my head here has come down here, so I have like this little thing that comes down. It bothers me, so I kind of like chisel out I go right behind the jawline and chisel out another jawline, if that makes sense. It's all part of contouring, and then I go behind it, and then I kind of drag down the bronze color that I use to chisel out my cheeks too. I use the same color for everything, and then it just kind of hides that. I have become a professional at hiding my scars. I have a big one on my nose. I have one here. This tooth, my lips used to be, I used to love my lips, but they're like, when I smile, see how it comes down? This is all scar tissue back here because this tooth went through this lip. See the scar there? That's all part of the assault that I had. So I have really come to terms with it and accepted it, and I've healed tremendously mentally. But before I had really come to terms with it, makeup was a huge part of just getting by and kind of masking the pain. I've learned to look at myself without makeup and say, I'm beautiful, even with my scars, you know? Because my beauty comes from inside. And I love makeup, I do, but I can also go without it and I still feel beautiful because, like I said, beauty is what you're made of, you know? Beauty is your soul, how you treat other people. That's what makes you beautiful. I've seen some really pretty girls that are really, really ugly, you know? So, okay. Enough about that. Now I'm going to put a transitional shade on my lid, and since the sandcastle up top is so light, I'm going to use that as a highlight shade right below my brow bone, because that is super light. And matter of fact, to make it have a little extra kick, I'm going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus. Whenever you want to make a shadow really pack a punch, spray a little Fix Plus on it, or you know, any kind of setting spray, and it just shows up better. This is so close to my own skin color. It's not really showing up too well. It's very subtle. Very subtle. Okay, so Solar, we're gonna do this as our transition shade. And I'm gonna use this fluffy brush here. Let's see, it is by Farrah. It does not have a number on it. Yes, it does, 35E. I'm gonna go right into that same color, Solar. And I'm gonna go all the way into right here. Since I did a contour of my nose, I'm going to go all the way up to that contour. How I do my eyes depends on the colors. It also depends on how I've done the rest of my face. Am I using blush? Am I doing a heavy contour? Am I going for a very bronze look? It all depends. So this color is actually a really great transition shade. I think I'm gonna find myself going for this with a lot of palettes because it's perfect. That is a perfect transition shade. Now I want to see what this Sea Glow does. That's what it looks like. That is the highlighter out of here. So we're gonna have quite the look. This is gonna be like a mermaid type vibe. Okay, so let me get my brush over here that's already got a lot of blue on it, and we're gonna start in the corner with this Silver Atlantis. I'm gonna start right here and kind of do a little mini V. And I am noticing some fallout. Yes, big time fallout. Going right in my eye too. So yeah, we're gonna have to be really careful with this one and tap it off really good. So there we go with the outer corner. And we're gonna do that same V and kind of drag it over the crease halfway. I want to build up in the corner, a little darker, and then pull it over into the crease and go stop right around in here. Okay, then we're gonna go back to our transition brush and just kind of blend in that edge. Will you stop it, Vicey? Lord, knocking everything down. Okay. I have a really good surprise for you guys. As soon as I'm finished with this, I'm going to show you what's in the giveaway. So stick around for that. Okay, we're going to go in with Siren, which is this turquoisey chrome, and we're going to put this on the lid. That is so pretty. And major fallout again. I forgot to tap it off. I'm gonna have to really clean that up. Okay, so we're going back in with Siren, which is this. I'm trying to do a look that's like not too out there, you know, with the colors we have to deal with. Okay. I want to take a little bit of this Sea Glow and put it right in my corner here. Yeah, that's really pretty. In the tear duct area. It's really, really, really pretty. And then I'm going to go under my eye with Siren, that green again. And kind of smoke it out, and then off all of this fallout. Well, don't worry about all that because we're going to clean it up. And then it's time to clean all that extra stuff up. What did you, here we go. All right, so I'm going to get a little bit more of this foundation and just clean up this area once I've brushed off the loose powder. And then I'm gonna go into like a little triangle just to brighten up this area here. Okay. All the areas I want the light to show on, I'm just not gonna put any highlighter, I'm just going with a lighter foundation. Okay, because we're already gonna have a pretty wild look. Now we're gonna go in with Sea Glow, and I'm gonna actually use this as a highlighter this time, which is gonna be pretty wild. This is the color here. And I think I'm gonna mix a little bit of the solar in with it and just lightly go along the cheek bone. And up here. Get that off of my face. What is that? That's actually really pretty. If you just kind of pat it in there and tap it off and then just kind of pat it on so you don't have like too much of that frosty blue. It's actually a really pretty look. Then I'm gonna go over it with this dew stick and give it like a wet look. And then blend it in with my finger. I'm just gonna tap because I don't want to spread anything or cause any texture at all. So there we go. And that's actually a really pretty highlight. I think what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna go along my brow bone where I did that sandcastle color that didn't show up, and use this frosty blue, the Sea Glow again, and just kind of lightly go right under the brow with it, so I have some sort of highlight there, and I like that much better. Very, very pretty. I had already done my brows. That was all I did before I got started. I should have waited and did it with you guys. So this is the final look with the shadow. I'm gonna go in with a liquid eye pencil, which was not included in this month. They just gave us a the dew stick. Sometimes you'll get a mascara, sometimes you'll get an eyeliner. You get different things each month. Whatever the YouTuber who designs the palette chooses. Forgive my nail. This tanner, I got this all that tanning stuff under my nail and I cannot get it out. This horrible yellow looking nail under there. Oh my god, it's terrible. I'm gonna have to find a way to, because that finger, like I'm always getting tanner under that nail for some reason, and it's horrible. Okay, so I always do this part of my eye, and then I go back and do the wing. So first you do your eye, the lid, go across. That highlighter, the dew stick, is very, very slippery. So I'm having like so much trouble gripping my eye, and the liner is like wanting to slip all over the place. Oh my gosh. So this was not the right look for a cat eye. I did not realize that stuff is that slippery. And I'm gonna try my best to fix it. You always want your cat eye to come to a very sharp point. You do not want a dull edge, or it's just not cute. Okay, gosh, that stuff is so slippery. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get it. It's so freaking slippery. Okay, now I'm gonna go on with my mascara, and I'm using Urban Decay Perversion. This is an awesome mascara. I do not line my bottom lids with the liquid or anything. I just line it with whatever shadow, the darkest color usually I'm using. I start in the tear duct with the highlight, and then I do the outer edges and all the way up to the tear duct with the darkest color. Now this mascara, you can build it and build it and build it, and it's just gorgeous. Excuse me. Great. Feisty, come here. She's in there being naughty. Okay, so when you do your mascara, here's a little trick. If you haven't watched my tutorials, always wiggle at the bottom and go this way, then wiggle at the lash line and go in the middle. And I always blink against the wand as I'm spinning the wand. And then wiggle in the middle, in the inner area of your eye, and go inward like this. You want your lashes to fan out. Okay. What is in your mouth? Come here. What do you have? Sorry. It's like dealing with this dog is like dealing with a toddler, and she is 7 years old. You should have seen her when she was a puppy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've done our lashes. I'm just gonna go around and blend everything in together really good. Okay, I'm going to use a little tiny bit of this setting powder from Jeffree Star. This one. And this color is in Fair. Just to kind of set everything. Where's my big brush? I'm gonna use my big fluffy brush. This one is from Aesthetica. It does not have a number on it. It's just a giant fluffy brush. I love the way this setting powder smells. It smells absolutely delicious. Like cake or something. I don't know. It's awesome. My lashes weren't dry yet. Wonderful. Okay. All right, now for the lips. This is going to be interesting because we have two colors to choose from, Seashell and Abyss. And I don't know why, but I want to go for Abyss really badly. So I'm going to do it. It's like a dark blue. I just want that on my lips. I do not have a dark blue liner, so I think I'm going to use, sorry guys, while I'm searching here. I don't know. I think I'm going to use something very close to my own lip color, if I can find one fast. If not, yeah, here we go. I'm going to use this matte lip liner here, and this is in the color Spice. Pretty universal. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are enjoying fall. I hope it's nice and cool where you are. It is hot as heck here where I am. Okay, so now I'm going to get a brush and dip into Abyss, which is this dark blue. It's almost like a lavender. It's really pretty. Wow. Went over my line a little, didn't I? And going over with an extra coat because it's not as opaque as I want it. So there we go. This is the full look. Hope you guys like it. Oh my God, I didn't come out like I wanted, but my face is super slippery. Matter of fact, speaking of super slippery, I think I'm gonna hit it again with the Dew Stick just to kind of bring it out a little more, because I wiped a good bit off trying to get my eye right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. And then you could even take, once you've got that good sticky stuff on there, you could even take a little bit more of the highlighter and just kind of pat it in if you want a little bit more of a dramatic look. This is such a mermaid look. I love this. And I absolutely love the colored highlighter. I love it. Now we're talking. Okay, so I'm going to get into the giveaway. I had my hat on all day, so I have hat head. So let's put the hat back on. I look like a mermaid with a hat. I don't know, this look can handle a hat, right? It's a little much. I think I'm gonna leave the hat off. Okay, so let's go into our giveaway items. So if you've been watching, then you know the rules, and there's a hair coming from somewhere. It's driving me insane. Okay, I got it. So you know the rules. So I just wanted to show you what's in the giveaway. First, we have Wander Dive In. This is a facial moisturizer that is perfect for before you put your makeup on. Awesome, awesome moisturizer. We have a Oui leave-in conditioner. It is a spray-in leave-in conditioner. We have eucalyptus. This is all natural essential oils, and you can use it as a bathroom spray or just spray around the house. The smell lasts so long, and it's very, very potent eucalyptus smell. So if you love eucalyptus, you're gonna love this. It's so strong. A little goes a long way. Okay, we have this prime, Mirabella Prime. This is a primer, full size, that you're gonna get. You're going to get a sunblock because even though it's fall, we still need to protect our skin. This is SPF 30. It's by All Good. It is non-greasy and reef friendly. And you're going to get a L'Oreal Elnet Extra Strong Hold hairspray. This is such a great hairspray. It really holds your look, and you can actually brush through it, and your hair is just like, it looks wonderful. This stuff's magical. So I can't really describe it. You have to try it. But say you curl your hair and then you just want to start with a fresh straight hair the next day or whatever, it just brushes right out. But it holds like crazy. It's wonderful. And then this is a wonderful serum. It's Zest Beauty. It's a facial serum. And that actually comes from a plastic surgeon's office. And then we have a Hava. This is a facial mask that is for hydration. This is a full size that's going to be in there. We have some retinol, because I'm always pushing retinol to you guys. This is by BioEssence. This is squalane phytoretinol serum. So this has a lot of plant nutrients in it as well. And we have a Stila Lippy. This is in, I think, the color Caramello. It is, which is my favorite Stila color. So you can think of me when you wear it. I love that color so much. Then we have Ciati. This is the Extraordinary translucent setting powder. It's just a little mini, but this is one of my favorite setting powders. So this gives you, I mean, it's actually got a good bit of powder in it, even though it's a mini. And then we have, this is a face wash. It's a cleansing foam, and it's Amora Vixa from Budapest. This is a facial cleanser, and I've heard a lot of great things about that brand. And then we have two different highlighters. One of them is by Ofra. Oh, I love their highlighters. And this one is in the color Rodeo Drive. You're gonna die over this color. It's gorgeous, and it goes with every skin tone. Light, dark, doesn't matter, medium, beautiful on everyone. Then Luna by Luna. This is another highlighter. I will go on and open up the little box and show you what it looks like. This one is a lighter color. It's very frosty and it's beautiful for winter, and it has a little iridescence to it, like a little pink pearl shift. So that's going to be nice for the snowy months ahead. So that is everything in the giveaway. I want to make sure I stick it all back, and it will not be in this box because this box is not big enough, this tri box I'm using. I just stuck it in here to show you guys. But yeah, whoever is the lucky winner will be getting all of these items, and you have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to be following me on Instagram, which my Instagram is in my bio here. And also you have to have been following the rules, which we've been going through for a few days now. And today's emoji is your favorite flower, if it is available. If not, your favorite flower emoji. So that's the emoji for today. And these are all of the items in the giveaway. I'm really excited. I finally got some time to share them with you. And I hope you like this look. It's a little different. It's definitely a going out look. Yeah, definitely a going out look. It's different. So anyway, Deck of Scarlet, it's $29.95, I'm sorry, and it's every other month you get a palette, and it just, sometimes they're very calm, you know, and sometimes they're wild like this, but it pushes you to go outside of your comfort zone, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, I have every palette. I'm gonna start doing tutorials with all of the different palettes so you guys can see them, and maybe you can purchase any palette anytime if you're not enrolled, or if you just enroll now and you want to pick up a palette that you like, that you missed. I'm going to be making a commitment to doing tutorials with these palettes so you guys can kind of see what each one has inside and if it's something that you would like to purchase. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I love you and thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please hit the red subscribe button if you have not. It helps me tremendously, and I can't thank you enough to my subscribers. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.